Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your reading. Hope you guys are doing really good. This is the next 48-hour reading. So I'm just going to pull from Secret Shaman. Is it Secret Shaman? No, it's Shaman's Dream. Why do I always say that? Always say that. So asking that your spirit team join us as we get messages for the sign of Leo. It is for Sun, Moon, or Rising Leos. All right. Shaman's Dream. Give me some messages. Shaman's Dream. And some oracle messages for Leos, please. Oh, I love that. Well, I love that. And look, this number. Oh my goodness. If it's not following you, then it's following me. This number 33 has been everywhere lately. I don't know really why, but... And here it is showing up for you. So it's not surprising. There's a sweet little cat. It looks like he's got Elton John sunglasses on. And a violin. So there's a little bit of music. It says Joyful Muse. This is inspiration. You may be trying to have some kind of like creative breakthrough. Some kind of inspiration breakthrough. So let's do the breakthrough spread. Oh, I have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty on the bottom. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so the breakthrough spread. So that Leo can confidently going back to being the joyful muse that they are. The inspiration that they are. Oh. Okay, so the breakthrough spread has 6 spots. The first spot is your pattern that we have to break through, right? The second one is the challenge. Then the third card on the top of the pyramid will be the breakthrough card. And then you'll have 4, the power card, 5, the outcome, and then 6, the intended action or that spirit is going to recommend. Action spirit recommends. Okay, so... Okay, for Leos, what's the pattern? For Leos, what's the pattern? So, sometimes Leos, if you're like me, then you like to celebrate and getting out and socializing, and maybe that's it. But either this is a pattern of overdoing that or not doing that at all. Like there's when it's like this, there needs to be some kind of balance within that, either within your friends or some, it has something to do with trying not to overdo it. Like when you, so I would notice this card when you're on the precipice of about to experience something that's going to be very celebratory. So you have a chance to really indulge in excess or abundance, but it's saying to be careful with that. So that's not a pattern that just keeps repeating. So what's the challenge with this? Also, it could be my single and mingle card. So could be a pattern of, like I said, if it's someone who's not gone out very much, it can be something like that. Like that's the issue, you know. The Hanged One in reverse is the challenge. Okay, so the challenge is to get down from or get out of whatever situation you're in that's keeping you held up. So this is like, hey, what's the hold up here? What's the hold up? And that's life telling you to nudge and move. Now, you kind of want, you want your senses to pick up on that before the universe has to send more than a nudge. And when it sends a tower moment, and sometimes it can be way later too. So tell me a breakthrough here. Give me a breakthrough card for Leos. You could have Virgo energy here. You could also have Cancer energy. Don't have to, but you could. Oh, there's a decision. There's your decision. So the breakthrough is that this is a stalemate, but you must make a decision. And it seems like it might be a breakthrough of always having to postpone an important decision until later. Leo's always wanting it to work out. So when you have to come to a Two of Swords, then you're having to decide to go one way instead of the other way. You're coming to a peaceful resolution. Normally I see a split of some sort, or the feeling is like of being split. This is kind of an interesting Two of Swords card. Libra energy, this woman here is just kind of, you know, it's almost like in prayer. So yeah, maybe it's really saying, hey, reach out, you know, with your spirit side, reach out so that you can find your answer to break through a stalemate. What is Leo's power? Leo's power. Leo's power. I have the Knight of Swords. I'm going to say King of Swords, but it's the Knight of Swords. And it's like, this is your power, but the way that it's coming out is it can also be your downfall if you actually wait too long to go after something. This is like, but this is saying that your power is when you do have that inkling to get motivated, when Leo does decide, that's the target, that's where I'm going, that's what I want. When Leo decides what they want, they go after it and they seize the day and they get it. Like, this energy is going to get the change that's coming. And I do look at it as change that's coming. But getting to that point, because of Leo being, you know, a fixed sign, is kind of, that could be the struggle, is getting to that point where it's like moving on and changing something will better your situation. Three of Swords there too. There could be some kind of hurtful gossip here too. There can also be a message with this, is that there's a pattern for Leo to be very trusting and giving, and there might be some friends that really aren't going to be good for you in the long run. Maybe it's because of influence, maybe it's because of gossip. Look, there's 3 swords, 3 cups, 33. So moving on, what's the outcome here looking like for Leo? What's the outcome looking like for Leo? Princess of Wands in the reverse. So this is Leo taking things really, really, really seriously while we wait on some news. And the message is usually like the outcome is going to be, you kind of finding out how to insert a lot more play and laughter and enjoyment in your everyday experience. What's the action recommended here from Spirit? The action recommended from Spirit. The 7 of Wands. When you figure out what you do want, go after it. Stand up. Don't wait forever for a change. Possibly waiting forever for news to turn from not so great to good. Maybe that's not the best strategy here. So, if this is an energy, it's kind of like this immature, not nice energy. It's not a nice energy at all. So standing up for what you want. Wow, I have this star on the bottom of the deck. I love this star too. It's one of my favorites. Out of all my tarot decks, that star is absolutely my favorite. So Aquarius energy, it's about attaining something big too. I mean, whatever this is something that you've worked for a while, or you've dreamt of this. It might be this overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. And there might be something that creatively, that when you kick into this, whatever this is about you and creativity, that will bring you the extra, the overflow, the overwhelm, and plenty. I gotta say, watch out for this 3 of Cups, because, well, let's get the Kipper deck and let's see. Just because I'm reminded when I see it on its side like that, that there are some friends that are not, the pattern is you've been keeping some people around, or you hang around some people that are just not really respecting something like that, that could respect more or something. Community. Yeah, careful with the people that you let into your circle and in the community that you join or the community that you're part of. It's going to be okay. You are going to find this community that you really fit in with the 39. It feels like a lot of people have your back and support you. I don't know if you even realize all of this, though. I don't know if you realize quite all the support that you really do have. And maybe some other people, I mean, maybe some people want to be your friends. Maybe somebody wants you to join their group, join and you know, celebrate. But just remember about the excess and the things that you've learned in the past about overdoing it. Tell me about the Hanged One in reverse. The Hanged One in reverse. I have the Courthouse in reverse. What are we putting off? What are we putting off? Is this part of what we're putting off? Does it have something to do with either official paperwork, or you know, the everyday kind of mundane things like the taxes? I know that I've been putting mine off forever, and we don't have that much time left, but yeah, so it could be something like that. It can be putting off something that needs to be possibly made official. No more waiting. There's time. It's time to handle something. Time to handle something. It will help you move past the block, and you'll come out with a peaceful resolution. Pray for the answer. Pray for the answer. Mature woman in a reverse. So it's still a mature woman, but I have a feeling the breakthrough has to do with possibly you and an older, mature woman. Maybe has something to do with courthouse or the courthouse. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about this incoming, your power. When you are focused, you get a lot accomplished. That's your power. It really is. When Leo's wanting something, yeah, when Leo's wanting some change, it comes in. Both of these cards, the Knight of Swords indicates somebody, you know, going after something with this like precision, focus. And it also stands for change, because what is happening is swift change. So you might be getting signs that swift change is coming, or that something is going to speed up. You may be feeling like you need to really focus on one area at the moment, because there's this big feeling that something is going to change. All right. Tell me about the outcome here and the breakthrough. Well, not the breakthrough, but the outcome. Tell me about that. Woohoo! 27. Unexpected income is your outcome. That's what I'm saying. So, look, and so message of concern, 14. But ultimately, this outcome is going to be centered on getting you extra income. And I told you, I thought I was feeling like that joyful muse, that you're going to get something for what you can do creatively. I hope I say that right. Maybe you sing, paint, play a musical instrument, have a YouTube channel. It's like it's something that you do is providing inspiration. And it's also going to provide extra income. Nice. You may get something in the mail too regarding something at a courthouse or some kind of legal thing that you have to take care of. You might get a message about something like that. Leos, that's what I've got for you. These are going to be kind of short readings for the next 48 hours this time. But I'm going to get some, Ask the Angels, and then I'm going to get some fortune cookies. Yep. All right. No. I don't know what no is even for. That's why it's kind of like, I sometimes don't know how to use these when it comes to that. Within the next few weeks. Okay. Change. And then I have yes on this side. So, so yes and a no. It's both. Offer is going to come. Knight of Cups. It's just, it was really standing out. There's going to be an offer. You're going to be very victorious. Having the spotlight. Having the spotlight. Okay, have care required. Guard yourself against deception. Be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Then I have reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. That's exactly what this is saying. I also have difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos, as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. Oh, nice. And then travel. Long distance communication will open up in your life. It says exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. All right. And let me not forget the Lover's Oracle. My Leos. For my Leos. These are not shuffled very good, but they'll work. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That's beautiful. I'm going to leave it at that. Sending you love and light. Bye, Leos.